Smoking friends. We're gonna start this off a little right. A little right. I sound like I'm loud. Says Moses, turn the headphone thing up. I don't know what you gonna say. But welcome. Today's date, October 7th. Man, sorry. Let me just get myself together. Let me get my black ass together. As always, I'm drinking cheap wine. No, my boy P said, Mo, I see that you be drinking a lot of wine now. I used to do Chardonnay and or red wine, but red wine always leaves me with a nasty hangover. Not a nasty hangover, but a hangover nonetheless. Beer to me is the worst hangover. I don't drink beer. I feel like beer is like the only alcohol that make me violent. Drinking my Chardonnay mixed with Hill Country. I guess it's the equivalent of Sprite. You know, I went with the Hill Country because when I went to HEB the other day, I buy, I usually buy a 12 pack of Sprite, and them hoes are like $5, $5.98, I think, something weird. I saw this, and for a 6 pack, it was $1.98. So I said, let me do this and make it 12. And it should come out like $3 something, $4. I don't know. So cheaper, it tastes the same. I I wasn't gonna do a show today. I didn't have a show planned. Um, I don't want to say I procrastinated, but I have two guests that are reoccurring guests, and I wanted to have one of them on, but I reached out. It was my fault. I reached out yesterday to one of them, and I reached out like at night. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't even say like, "Yo, the show, whatever." You know what I'm saying? Can be on. I did what Moki usually does, and I just said, "Yo." And so they responded back to me at like 5 in the morning and was like, "Oh shit, my bad. I just saw this," and I was like, "Oh, that's cool. I was gonna actually be on my pod today, but it was my fault for asking late, and here we are." But nonetheless, I am here. Just give me a second. My phone always ends up going off once I'm on this shit. Shout out Ace. Shout out Ace. Ace, if you're watching, man, I love you, man. I need to have you on. Ace is my old rap partner. Met him when I was 16. We still go strong. Made a couple albums together. He is a singer. Oh, before we get started, go visit my sponsor. That is www.penmanshipclothing.com. Tell him the Moke Man sent you. Maybe he'll hook you up. But he got good shit. It's seasons changing, so good hoodies coming up. I know he has he blessed me with the baseball jersey. I fuck with it heavily. And now he's blessed me with the football jersey. You know what I'm saying? He asked me what my number was. My favorite numbers are 45 and 89. If you know me, you know this. But I told him put 86 on there. Because that was a tender year when I was born. I'm the volume just it's kind of because I hate hearing the pop in the mic. Moses, what did you do? Oh no. Anyway, all right, we're back. Yeah, so make sure you go visit penmanshipclothing.com. I'm sorry, people. I'm just slowly rolling in. You know what I'm saying? I'm just slowly rolling in. Just give me a little bit. Thank you for fucking with me. Thank you for staying with me. Oh, I am filming this Saturday. I'm excited because I'm doing some bonus footage for the H2EG backstage that will be premiering November. You'll see your boy Moke Wallace. I think if you know me, the people who know me, I'm sincere to Moki. So let me just put that in the thing real quick. You know what I'm saying? Uh, Sincere Tomoki. That is actually, people say Moke, but it's actually Sincere Tomoki. When I first started rapping, I went by Cincy, Sinc. And then no, I went by Sincere. Then I cut it down to Cincy, but I spelled it the proper way. And as I was coming up rapping, my grandma never really heard much of my music because my grandma was a very sweet, God rest her soul, a very sweet Christian lady, and my mouth was fucking gutter. But she knew I rapped, and I changed it to SYN because people were calling me Sin. You know what I'm saying? And I just was like, yo, just for my grandma's sake, I want to make it something else because I don't want to be like Sinner. You know what I'm saying? So Sincere. Um, People say, Moke, where'd you get the name from? Cause I am sincere about my raps. When I was rapping, I was sincere, but the name really came from because Nas is my favorite rapper, and at that time, Belly was one of my favorite movies. His name was Sincere. There we go. Where did Tomoki come from? Tomoki actually came up. I made that up because I wanted to have a full alias. I looked up to people like Lloyd Banks and shit like that, and I was like, yo, I like the fact that it's not just like, I mean, no offense to like Jay-Z or nothing, but like it's not like Jay-Z or it's not like just like KRS-One, Lil Wayne. I want to have a alias to put a person on this. So what do? If you know me, you know I love anime. So I made up the word Tomoki. I literally made up the word Tomoki. Cut it down to Moke after a while, Mao, all that shit. Then come to find out, a fucking let me see if I can pull the bitch out there. Let me see. Sorry, I'm doing the most as always because that's what I do. That is what I do. Let me show y'all a little fun fact about Moke. I always Google shit, and this is what I found out. This is crazy. This is a Moke. That's crazy, right? Moke is actually a fucking beach cruiser car thing or whatever, but that's a Moke. An emoke, a Moke. Like, this is fucking dope. So I was like, yo, that is fucking crazy. So when I call myself Moke, am I talking about me in the car? No, I'm talking about me. But yeah, today I am censored to Moki. On the show that I'm on, that I'm going to be doing premiere in November, I'm Moke Wallace. But today I am Sincere Tomoki. That is the origin of my name. I made up Tomoki, and then it's people just started calling me Moke. I started having the tagline Mao, 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 nigga. You know what I'm saying? And then it just like for a while, people call me Sincere. People call me Sin. For a while, motherfuckers thought that was my real name because like if you know me for the 15 years I was rapping, like that's all. Like I thought that was my name at one point. You know what I'm saying? But now motherfuckers call me Moke. Now Moke in the media world, I am Moke Wallace. I wanted to keep my last name, and actually the producer of H2G Backstage, he was like, what do you want to call yourself? I didn't want to call myself Sincere Tomoki. I was like, just Moke. And then he was like, my Facebook name is Moke Wallace. And he was like, oh, Moke Wallace. And I was like, oh, that's a very good ring to it. So here we are. Sincere Tomoki. Now, if you're expecting some substance on this show, it's not today. Not today, because I wasn't going to do a show. But I said, let me do it. I did a Patreon. Yo, go join the Patreon. Or you can support the machine. You see there's a Cash App shit at the bottom. Join the Patreon. You know what I'm saying? I have like 30 videos on Patreon. So you know. I have two topics though. It is the wonderful time of the year. If you're Groxes. If you don't know Groxes consists of me and two of my best friends, Giver and Moses. And sometimes we go through these fight phases when it's Majin season. It is Majin season. Let me, just to give the people a little meaning of Majin, let me just pull this up. All right, Majin. What is the meaning of Majin? Majin is a Japanese word combination, the kanji from Mashu, meaning demonic, and Jin, meaning race of people. Majin, race, demonic race, demonic person. I am not demonic. I am no demon. I am no demon. But I'm on fucking demon time. You know what the kids say? They call this shit demon time, right? I am on fucking demon time. I'm sorry for the curse words. I'm sorry. Some people say, Mo, you be cursing a lot. I say, so what? My mom and my youngest daughter watches this. And I love them dearly. But you think that I'm going to stop cursing for you when my mom and my daughter's okay with this? Fuck out of here. But Majin season, I've been wanting all the fucking smoke. I've been wanting to smoke a lot lately because it seems like we're in this world where motherfuckers feel like they can talk to Moke any type of fucking way. Motherfuckers feel like they can play with Moke any type of fucking way. Ain't no fucking way. Ain't no fucking way. I'll let you just say, ain't no way. Ain't no fucking way. Ain't no fucking way. No. See, the problem is, I let motherfuckers get away with shit. You know what I'm saying? I let motherfuckers, do whatever. But it's Majin season.
Ratchet nigga alert. Ratchet nigga alert.
Want the fucking smoke? So again, I say, I am not a fucking demon, but I am on demon time. I'm just done playing with niggas, man. Anybody can fucking get it, man. I look at myself to be a very, very loyal person. There's some friends that I helped out. I even helped raise them. I'm not trying to put that out there. Not trying to spread the word on that. But I am on the pod. Fuck it. My platform. But there's some niggas that think shit is fucking sweet. Why? What about this 35-year-old face do you think is fucking sweet, nigga? I'm on one. What the fuck? Like I've been saying, it's not even fucking saying. But I say, why do friends would rather be enemies? I'm too busy out there trying to love everybody, trying to bring motherfuckers together. And I'm like, yo, you've been on this nice guy streak for a long time, brother. A long fucking time. I think niggas are getting the game a little bit fucking twisted. I'm not here to say names. I usually will say names, but I'm not here to say names. But for the right donations, I'll say a lot of names. But it baffles me. I have friends who have that I love as brothers that will go after. I mean, not now, but in the past, go after the same bitches I would go after. You know what I'm saying? Will bring me up in conversation out of nowhere just to shit on me. And I'm just like, damn, nigga. I damn near raised you. Like, damn near raised you. I taught you motherfuckers the game. Loved you niggas unconditionally. But for some reason, niggas, I'm like, yo, y'all not really fuck with me. If that's the case, that is fine. That is fine. I have never had my feelings hurt over losing friends. Never. Never. I don't want to sound like that guy, but I don't give a fuck. I came to this motherfucking world by myself. I'm dying by myself, unless it's like me and somebody dying together, but I'm still dying by myself. My dark times. I've been helped by people, but I got through myself. It's Majin season. I want all the smoke. I want all the fucking smoke. So I'm going to say this. Keep my motherfucking name out your mouth. I don't go around. I don't shit on motherfuckers. That's not my thing, man. It's not my thing. I don't believe in that. I want to see everybody win. I want to see everybody win. But it's Majin season. This is what they want. This is what they will fucking get. I had to check a nigga today. Well, it was my supervisor at work. I had to check him because I work a very physical job. You know what I mean? But we fuck around a lot. We goof around. But I had to tell my supervisor because we get so caught up in the world of just joking a lot. And I hate when it has to come to me being like, hey, relax. Relax. He ha ha, he did all that shit. I said, yo, you not gonna do this too many more times. What was he doing? He was just joking. But I've been joking for 2 weeks. If you know me, you know I'm a depressed ass nigga. I thought about this today. I'm dealing with, my daughter, she passed away 6 years ago. I'm dealing with all this fucking shit. And I'm not on any medication. I'm just doing this solo dolo moco. You know what I'm saying? I'm not on no medication. So I tell niggas like, yo, sometimes you gotta fall back because I keep a lot of shit bottled up. I'm being hella animated, I know. I keep a lot of shit bottled the fuck up. So much that I'd be like, get you niggas, man. Like, for real. For real. If you're part of my Patreon, I talk reckless. But I don't want to be blocked from Facebook or nothing or the other platforms. So, but I told dude, and he's very cool. The thing about me is I'm a nice guy. So whenever I click on somebody, I feel bad. You know what I'm saying? And usually I'd be like, yo, my bad, whatever. But from this point on, no, I'm not. because I'm realizing motherfuckers think that I'm Mr. Nice Guy, that they can come at me because I don't want to be confrontation. Because thing is, like, this the shit. I'm not into the wasting time shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't. I get over shit quickly. But when the thing is, I worry about other people's feelings more than mine. So when I go off on somebody, I'm like, damn, they probably feel shitty now. Look at them, they got the tail tucked between their legs, yada yada. Today, not so much. I mean, I had to keep telling myself, like, no moke, no moke, no moke. Keep that same energy, nigga. Because once you check somebody and then 5 minutes later you apologize and be like, yo, my bad. The niggas think it's sweet. No, no, no. It's Majin season. All I need is an M. It's Majin season. Shout out my son. He got the brunt of the good mood. My son's been grounded for the past 2 weeks. You know what's crazy? For kids nowadays, to ground them is like no Wi-Fi. They're like, oh, Wi-Fi, God. I didn't have that shit growing up. You know what I'm saying? So my ground, it was like, can't go outside, no TV, whatever. So he didn't have the Wi-Fi. And the thing is, he has a Roku. So it's not like he can watch shit, you know? So last week, I gave him his TV back. I was like, yo, whatever. See, but he's real big on laptop and Zoom and shit. Like, he be talking to his friends for hours. I'm like, my nigga. I would talk on the phone with like my homeboys, like close homeboys, for like an hour or two or whatever. But y'all niggas are literally Zoom FaceTiming from the time y'all get home from school to the time y'all go to bed, and y'all be at school together. So crazy thing is what I respect about him, because I'm a private person. When I'm on the phone, I'm on motherfuckers who I'm talking to. But he's the type of person, he'll be on a Zoom, having loud, whatever, because they're not talking reckless. They're just doing little whatever 13-year-old talk. So I was like, yo, keep, keeping the computer. When you come home from school, give me that computer. So what I do along with the punishment, I make him write 2 pages of whatever the punishment was and how he should improve and blah, blah, blah. And if you do it again, 2 pages added, 4 pages. And he was a habitual rule breaker of some shit that we had going. And so I told him, I said, yo, you're supposed to write 4 pages. But if I were you, I would try to be on my P's and Q's, because I was like, I'm not going to make you do that now. But remember, again. So he's been being good. He's been coming home, doing shit. I ain't got to tell him nothing. And they go to football games every Tuesday. So last Tuesday, I was like, nah, man, they get the nerve to text me and be like, can he go? I said, nigga. In those words, I said, nigga, please. The fuck? Boy, that shit had me hot. Hot. I said, yo ass better be on that motherfucking bus. You know what I'm saying, nigga? So he didn't go. Monday comes around, feeling good. Tuesday comes around. My daughter, she's been going to the games dolo, but she's been going with her friends. I text my daughter, hey, baby. I said, yo, tell your brother. I'm texting her because his phone's broke. I texted her, and I said, yo, tell your brother he can go to the game. But don't make me regret it. She's all right, Dad. Go to the game, come home, everything is chef's kiss. Yesterday was Wednesday. Wednesday happens. He's good. Comes home, does his shit, whatever. Hey, Dad, how's your day? Whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, at first I had to tell the niggas, like, yo, when y'all come to places, y'all see grown-ups, especially your parents, you need to be like, hey, speak. You speak when you walk into a motherfucking room, nigga. Especially when it's grown-ups. You ask them how your day, whatever. You know what I'm saying? So we do that. I come today. No, I'm in the shower. I hear them come home. I come out. He took the trash out. Cool. Because the trash was playing Jenga. I was gonna take it out. But I was like, I'm gonna see if a motherfucker take it out. They did it. I walked past him in the kitchen. Turn around. I said, yo, look. You know your grounded shit is supposed to be up on Sunday. Yeah. And I asked him a question. We got this little thing going. He was about to give me the excuses. I tell my kids, like, yo, if the excuse ain't worth it, don't give it. You know what I'm saying? So he's just like, oh, okay, no. All right, cool. I said, I'll take you. I'm gonna give you the benefit of doubt. I'm gonna believe you. Come back. Start setting up for the pod. Come back. I say, yo, do the dishes. Put them away. Make sure they're clean. I said, and I will let you keep your computer. Now you want to fucking Zoom. I know your friends will be like, oh my God, he's back on his Zoom. Even though y'all go to school together. I said, yo, but the only thing is I don't want to hear your Zoom conversation all the way in my fucking room. Because that's the thing. That's the thing that irks me. And I don't even mind hearing his voice, but it's when I hear his friends and little motherfucker, hey, because it'd be like 8 of them niggas in that shit. I'm like, yo, why the fuck can I hear everybody? And it's pretty far away to the back. He's like, all right. I told him I'm gonna buy you some headphones. Crazy thing is, I was talking to his mom. She was coming home. Told her about what was going on. She's like, all right, I'll stop buying my headphones. Like, cool, I ain't gotta buy. So that's what's going on in my world. So I had to tell myself, Moke, I know it is Majin season, but it is not Majin season towards your kids. So there we are. That's where we are. But it's Majin season, people. It's Majin season. And if you haven't left the show, because I know there's not a lot going on, I'm just taking my time. I'm taking it slow. I'm on one. I'm not on one. I'm just drinking. Allergies is acting up. That's one thing I hate, man. Like, I'm loving this weather, but boy, the weather change be fucking nigga up, especially the cedar. Whew. All right. But in the meantime, just remember to visit my sponsors, www.penmanshipclothing.com. Shout out Muggsy, Wallaby. The Moke Man sent you. Muggsy. We need to make a promo code. I'm going to text him now. And say, let's get a promo code. Let's see. Muggsy. Yo, we need to have a promo code for the show. All right. Sent. People always wonder, they always say, Moke, do you have an iPhone? No, I don't have an iPhone. I'm a Galaxy, what is this? S10 Plus. I am Android to the death of me. Man, just the death of me. Got Ro up there. Look at baby Ro. We seen her because she's on the thing. Rest in peace, Ro. But visit let's see. 2 to 3 weeks. All right. Let's see what's going on here. All right. we're about to get into a segment I really don't want to talk about, but we got to. But visit penmanshipclothing.com. Remembering my OGs. I have 3 OGs in life. One is alive. 2 have passed on. My OG that is living right now is my brother. That's my OG. Let me pour up. Let me pour up. If you got some weed, some whatever you do, put one in the air, whatever your vice is. Let's take a drink, a shot for all our loved ones lost, man. Sometimes I'm like, damn, how am I still alive? Everybody lost. What? But this is dedicated to my boy Maurice Turner. Was one of my first OG. I mean, my brother's always been my OG, but like outside of biological shit, one of my first OGs, Maurice Turner. He passed away a few months ago. His birthday was yesterday. Happy birthday. Love you and miss you, my nigga. Miss you, man. So, my OGs. Brian Wallace, that's my brother. Joel Salceda, we called him Joey Crack. And Maurice Turner, High Man Mo, because when I first started rapping, he would be my hype man, but he was always be on stage smoking, so we call him High Man. And he was actually the one because I would make music and sit on it, and he would, this is before I was even 21, and he would, give people my shit, motivate me, do all this shit on tracks. He got on some of my tracks, not rapping, but just talking. And that was my nigga, man. That was my nigga. Me, him, and funny thing is, Crack and Mo, I met together because they worked at Foot Locker. And when I was going to Midland College, I always wanted to work at a shoe store. I want to work there because this is bad bitch with a fat ass. But once I got on, it took me a minute to get on. Once I got on, I met Mo and Crack. And then we ended up living together. You know what I'm saying? We was roommates. I was 19, 20, and they were like maybe 5 or 6 years older than me. And it was great, man. Mo taught me how to roll blunts. You know what I'm saying? Like we would smoke hella blunts before the club because I couldn't drink in the club. You know what I'm saying? So we had these things called Joey shots. Joey shots were like candles, like what do I have it? Give me a second. All right, like candles. And my man Crack, I don't want to say he was an alcoholic, but I mean he probably was. But we had these candles, but they were like the these size joints, and he would fill these hoes up with liquor and just, and so whenever we did those, we called them Joey shots. Man. So yeah, so we fucking we did that, and we would just get very fucked up, and he's the first one who introduced me to Hennessy. Like I knew nothing else. I was drinking Keystone Ice. That shit was so motherfucking cheap, but it got you where you need to go. And I remember, man, I remember me and Mo once, man. Like we smoked a pound of weed. I remember it was Reggie. This was like what? 07 maybe? 07, 06, 07. I had a pound of Reggie. I knew this guy, SA Cat. Worked with him. He was like, yo, I can get you a pound, like $300. I'll take it. Some may think it's nasty, but what we did was we broke it all down. And at this time, I was in love with Fila's. Forever I love Atlanta shoes. I was in love with Fila's. So I had a Fila box, broke all the weed down, put it in there. Now, what we would do, we would buy the Philly joints. You know the Philly joints, but we bought the Philly blunts. See, what this generation don't know is that the blunts were the big joints, the big motherfucker, the big shits, and the cigarillos were the small joints. You know what I'm saying? Not joints, but cigars. And so we bought a like couple packs of fucking blunts, and we broke all the shit up, and we left it in the bathroom. Right? We left it in the bathroom. So whenever you go take a shit, of course it's it's clean, whatever. But while you're taking a shit, like nigga will roll like 5 or 6 blunts. And I remember one day we smoked like 14 or 15 blunts to the face. Like nigga walking around like zombie. We went to Golden Corral twice in one motherfucking day. Twice. Like the niggas was like, y'all back? Yes. Yes. I threw up so much that night. Boy, it was like I was like a zombie watching Sanford and Son smoking hella weed, boy. But we smoked a pound of weed in a weekend. That's where my weed tolerance came from. Cause my nigga, me and him, man, we would just smoke. Crack, man. Crack was my guy. Crack was my guy, man. Alcohol killed him, man. And it's ironic because I'm drinking alcohol right now. The alcohol killed him, and for Mo, man, like it was the same thing. I talked to Mo probably 2 years ago when I was in the island, and I was just checking up on him because like he had moved back. He was from Memphis, so he moved back to Memphis, and I would talk to him at least like 2 or 3 times a year. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm the type of nigga, I keep in contact with everybody and I keep everybody's number, and I would randomly hit a nigga up. Just out of nowhere. I remember last time I talked to him, I was in the island, told him what was going on. He was doing good. He was doing real good. And then a couple months ago, my youngest daughter, her mom, my baby mom, she was cool with Mo's baby mom. And I wake up and I get on the social media and I'm seeing some no, she hit me up. She hit me up and she said, "Yo, did you hear about Mo?" When somebody asks me, "Did you hear about somebody?" There's only 2 things that go on in my head. These motherfuckers either blew up and they're rich, and some crazy dope shit happened, or they died. I say, nah, what's up? But see, I hate when people do that to me, so I'm already antsy, like, yo, what's up? And she's like, he passed away. Huh? What you mean he passed away? So she said she's cool with his baby mom, so she's like, yo, Loretta, shout out Loretta, man. She said, Loretta, said something about it. So I hit up Loretta. I'm like, yo, what's up with Mo? Loretta knows me because I mean, me and Mo, like, for like while he was in Texas, like we were living together. And so she's like, yo, he passed away. Like they found him. He went to sleep. He didn't wake up. And it sucks, but that should be a relief. Why a relief? Because like my daughter died of suffocation in her sleep. Wasn't my fault. Wasn't even there. It was a fucking bitch ass hoe ass nanny's fault. Barricaded around pillows. My daughter rolled over, suffocated. So it sucks, but I just say, hey, at least she didn't suffer. You know what I'm saying? So she's like, they're gonna do the autopsy. I'll let you know what's up. All right. Now Mo and they have kids, and they have little beautiful Marley. She's gorgeous. I'm just like, yo, how's little Mo doing? You know what I'm saying? And I never got to meet her. I've seen her, and I know like he always talked about like he was proud of her, man. Like he was proud, like that was his, you know what I'm saying? And she's like, yeah, she cool, you know what I'm saying? She's not understanding this shit, you know what I'm saying? God. So then it come, because Mo was a drinker, he was a smoker, but it got to a point where he couldn't smoke because he was getting these bad headaches, and he slowed down on drinking because he was doing the same thing. Now it's crazy because I smoke. I'm not equating that to nothing, but I smoke, and sometimes like I get a very bad headache. You know what I mean? Muggy said he's gonna work on the promo code, but I get a very bad headache, and I realize I have an ulcer because initially when I start drinking like hard liquor, that shit kills my stomach for at least the first 10 minutes. But after that, poof. So she said that Mo's his dad found him, and it seemed like if he just drank himself to death. Now, I could be wrong, but I think like it was February. I think it was like around Valentine's Day. Yo, but that shit killed me because we already lost crack. We lost crack to fucking alcohol. Crack drank a lot, man. And I'm not coming at nobody, but yo, sometimes, and I'm not talking about Loretta, but on crack situation, man, I know him and his girl, like his baby mom, like she was cool, you know what I'm saying? But I know motherfuckers are different behind whatever. But like ladies, like or not ladies and guys, if you have custody, like don't be on the whole shit. Cause that shit be killing niggas, man. Like for real. I know crack. His brother in law was a doctor. I know he had to do like an emergency surgery on him and remove something. I don't know if it was a liver. I don't know if it was something, but he had to have a emergency surgery. And crack was good. Went to rehab, all the shit. I remember one time I hung out with crack, like years later, and I feel bad, but we got fucked up. You know what I'm saying? But I remember the next day, his sister called me, and I didn't even know a sister like that. And they rich, live in a mansion. Went over there. She called me. She like, yo, he tripping, whatever. I'm talking. And Crack's a big dude. He's a big Hispanic dude. You know what I'm saying? But I'm big bro. So me and him, we chilling, but we in the street, we cursing at each other. I'm like, man, fuck you, man. Blah blah blah, yada yada. Blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? But yes, it was kind of my fault because he came out, we drank. But I'm like, fuck, we been in a fight. And then we cry, we start hugging and shit. I'm like, this is my brother, man. Maybe like 5 years later after that, Mo hits me up. He's like, yo, man, Craig died. Fuck you mean Craig died, nigga? It's like, yo, like the alcohol, man. So I reached out to his family, and they remembered me, and but I loved that they embraced me because they knew, you know what I'm saying? Like whenever they had a problem with crack, they would call me. He was like, yeah, man, so we went on and we talked. We like, man, can't believe crack gone. And now I'm just like, I can't believe like Mo's gone for the same thing, man. Rest in peace, Mo, man. Happy belated birthday. Love you. Rest in peace, Crack, man. I love you, man. And one of my other OGs in the island, my boy Guap, Joseph. My boy Guap. I met Guap through a mutual friend. I needed weed. I had just moved to the island. Funny thing is, when I moved to the island, I had a friend from Westico who was there. So she looked out. She introduced me to him. Me and Guap became close. Guap was a good dude. He was working for FEMA, doing all that shit. Guap was my guy. I remember when I was working at Quality Foods, like on my lunch breaks, I would go buy weed and be like, yo, because this is right down the street. Me and Guap talked. I remember he saved my life. Because in the islands, like competition, like drug dealing competitions really, really matters. I would go to the little gas station he would be at, and some niggas would be mad I'm buying from him. One time niggas loosened up the lug nuts on my tire. So when I drove home, my tire flew off. I didn't know what happened. I was fucked with this bitch. I thought it was some nigga. You know what I'm saying? I told Guap about it. He was like, yo, think it was these niggas out here, whatever. I was like, okay. I said, yo, what car nigga drive? Because the island's small. He told me the car. I said, yo, I'm going to get this nigga. Guap said, nah, Mo, don't do that. We just going to start meeting somewhere else. So I meet his house, whatever. New Year's Eve rolls around. Buying some shit. Guap's like, yo. I remember he told the last conversation we had. He told me to watch out for niggas. He said his words, you're a good dude, but don't trust everybody. Watch out for niggas. Cause some niggas is snake. Some niggas is out to get you. I'm like, damn, man, I fuck with that. Yeah, for real. All right. And so he said, yo, there's this party popping off tonight at the Coconut Club right down the street from my crib, his crib. You want to come? I was like, man, maybe. I was like, nah, you know what? Nah, I'm going to just chill. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to chill with my aunt and my uncle. You know what I'm saying? Bring the New Year. Because in the New Year's and shit like that, or in the islands, it's like the projects. Like you got to lay on the ground. Niggas is shooting. Like, you, once it hit midnight, ta ta ta, like it's fucking nuts. So I was like, I'm gonna chill. Probably stay home, make beats, whatever. He's like, you sure? I'm like, man, I'm sure, but I'm like, if I change my mind, and I'm gonna call you, I'm gonna meet up with you. So later that night, he goes out. Cool. New Year was on a Saturday, was it? Is he on a Saturday or Friday? But it was on Saturday. So the next day I'm calling him. So I'm like, I at first I say Happy New Year's. But then around noon, I'm like, yo, can we meet up? I'm trying to cop something. Because he had fire. He had the fire weed. He don't respond. Oh my God. 2:00. Hey, Guap, what up? It's DJ. What's good? He don't respond. So I hit my homegirl. No, my homegirl hits me. Yo, did you hear? Island small, so you hear everything. So when somebody says, "Yo, did you hear?" That you might have heard. Nah, I ain't hear shit. It was good. Oh, I'm like, yo, you got any weed? I'm trying to call Guap, but nigga hit me up. I'm like, nigga must be hung the fuck over. She said, nah, Guap's dead. Wait, what? Yeah, Guap's dead. How? Some niggas shot him outside the Coconut Club. So now I start feeling guilty. I should have been there with my nigga. And this is in the middle of my depression shit too. So I'm like, I should have died with my nigga. So time goes on, couple days. In the island, people talk quicker than the news. So I go to work. People like, yo, man, you hear about the dude? I was like, yo, that's my nigga. What the fuck happened? Apparently, two fuck niggas, two bitch ass motherfucking niggas start fighting, right? Two, I'm gonna say it's slander. Two fuck niggas almost started fighting. No, two niggas, they're black. Two black dudes, two cruising niggas started fighting. Cruising is St. Croix. They're cruising, they're black. The cruising, I don't want y'all to get twisted. Don't try to baby me. Two cruising people started fucking fighting at the Coconut Club. My boy Guap tried to step in between these bitch ass niggas. Step in between these motherfuckers to stop them from fighting and fucking up the whole fucking New Year's Eve night or New Year's night, whatever. He stepped in, tried to break him up. Nigga pull out a burner, block, in the chest. So you're telling me my nigga was trying to break up a fucking fight, and the niggas who was gonna fight, one of them pulled out a burner and shot my nigga, but not the nigga he was fighting? Get the fuck out of here, nigga. I'm like, nah, you joking. She hit me with the funeral shit. That shit hurt me, man. Because Guap was a special dude. And I'm not the type of person to just speak good on somebody because they died. No. He was a special dude, man. What the fuck is wrong with people, man? I don't know, man, but I'm remembering my OGs, man. Rest in peace, Guap. Rest in peace, Mo. Happy birthday, Mo. And rest in peace, Crack, man. Joel. And rest in peace, Rosara. It's crazy. My daughter is an ancestor. Let me get out of here before this shit gets so depressing, man. Yo, thank y'all for watching the show. Right. Join the Patreon. You can send donations to my Snapchat. All that, man. If you support me, you support me. If you don't, you don't. It is what it is. I've been doing this with and without people, so it doesn't fucking matter. You know what I'm saying? This is therapy for me. This is therapy for me. I do believe when I die, I will not see anybody that from my past. But I believe in the next lifetime, I will feel some type of energy and we may meet again, maybe in a different form, whatever. But I do believe in infinite consciousness, meaning you die, you're born again. You die, you're born again. I love y'all, man. Sorry to end on a somber note. Rest in peace to everybody we lost out there. Let's take another shot for our people. Give them a ratchet shit.
Ratchet nigga alert. Ratchet nigga alert. Ratchet nigga alert. Ratchet nigga alert.
Make sure you go to penmanshipclothing.com. I text Muggsy, told him we need to have a promo code. He said he's gonna get on that. I know he's busy. Let me get some shout outs. Shout out Moses, my co-host, and my best friend. Shout out Give, my best friend, my stock advisor. Shout out Dunny. Love you, Dunny. That's my nigga. That's my best friend for 20 years. Shout out Money. That's my nigga. Shout out Doob. Doobie sometime, but that's my nigga. Shout out Baker, Levi, Earn, my brother. Shout out my brother. That's my nigga. Shout out my mom, my dad, baby mamas, my daughters, my son. What's up, BJ? Shout out Ava. Shout out Patrick. Shout out my cousins, man. I was gonna try to keep this shit for an hour, but I'm not gonna hold your time no more, man. Thank you for the show. Mokin friends. Mokin friends.